Today's lesson is about this Hanja, read as 급. Now, this one is originally a drawing of a hand reaching out to grab someone and a heart. And by heart, it means like someone's desire to reach out and grab someone. Like maybe you're trying to grab them to stop them from leaving. You feel anxious about someone leaving. So it's used to represent anxiety and urgency about doing something, and it came to mean urgent or sudden. So the point of this lesson, though, is not to teach you how to read and write this character or any character. In fact, that's usually not necessary, but it's so that you can recognize its sound and its meaning so that when you see new words that you don't know, you might be able to recognize them. But first, before we give some examples of this character, I want to say thanks to the sponsor of this video, my Patreons out there who are watching, as well as my YouTube members. You are keeping this channel going, so thank you so much for your support. And if you would also like to help support this channel, to support me to make more videos, more lessons and content, please consider joining my Patreon page or my YouTube memberships, and I'll have links to both of those in the video description box. So the first word we're going to look at is just 급하다, which is just this character 급 with 하다, so to be urgent. And this is commonly used to describe a person's personality or maybe to describe a situation as being urgent. So if a situation's urgent, well, that means it's an emergency. So you might hear someone talk about like a 급한 일, literally an urgent situation, an urgent happening. So this would be like an emergency. In fact, if someone's giving you an excuse for why they can't do something, they might tell you 급한 일이 생겨서. Basically like, oh, something came up is what it sounds like. And then they won't tell you the reason. It might be a real reason. It might also just be an excuse. Or for someone's personality, it has a slightly different meaning. I said it also means urgent, but it means that someone has no chill. They're acting very impatient. For example, 마음이 급하다. Your heart or mind is 급하다, urgent. So that's like they are always rushed or they're in a hurry. Next, we have the word 급행, which if you visit Korea, you're going to see this word. Peng means traveling, so urgent traveling. This is for something that is rapid. It travels rapidly. Or we would probably just call this express or maybe fast. So if you see 급행 flash on the train screen, if you're waiting for a train, you're probably going to see this, or on a subway, it means that train is going to be skipping some stations so that it gets to its destination more quickly. If you take a 급행 and you think that it's going to get you there faster, make sure it stops where you need to get off. I have a lot of personal experience thinking, woohoo, I can get there faster, and then getting there later because it didn't stop at that one place I thought it would. So yeah, just know though, this is it doesn't travel faster, it just goes to fewer stops, thereby being much faster. Next we have 구급차. Now, 구 means rescue, 급 again is urgent, and 차 is a car. So literally urgent rescue car. This is the word for ambulance. By the way, you might already know that the number for 911 in Korea is actually 119, but you might not know that this is actually supposed to be just for medical emergencies. If you're reporting something to the police, so some sort of crime, you can use 112. So in Korea, these numbers are separate. Now, if you call the wrong one, they're gonna transfer you, but if you have a real emergency, you wanna make sure you call the correct one to begin with. Okay, next we have the word 긴급. Now, 긴 means essential. So essential and urgent is the meaning you get. And this is the regular word for emergency, but it's used as an adjective, so like emergency something, and you might use it like this. 긴급 상황. 상황 is a situation, so an emergency situation. So this is something that needs to be taken care of right now. It's urgent. However, if there's an emergency where someone's hurt, so a medical emergency, you would use this word, 응급. 응급 would be related to first aid. So you might know the word, or maybe you've heard it, 응급실. The emergency, 실 meaning room, so emergency room. And you'll hear both 긴급 상황 and 응급 상황 used if you watch the news. So they're both emergencies, they're both important, but they're different kinds of emergencies. Okay, so where else have you seen this character used? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again in another video. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.